Okay, so you may be asking yourself, why are we back at the controller panel? Well, we're going to start mounting everything back up, cleaning everything up. So I wanted to show you this little wiring mess here that we got. Even though we use some neat wiring, we're going to put it together with some Velcro. Okay? Velcro seems to be the magic of all tools for a lot of stuff in this project. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a strip of this Velcro so we can wrap these wires together, have a nice little unity. Okay, cut a nice little strip out of here so we could put this stuff together. Nothing too big, about 2 inches. Use the length of your finger. It's pretty good. That should be enough to hold it in place. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the USB board up, and we're gonna treat this like hair and try to get all the strands together nice and neat so that we could keep it together. I got that one there, that one there. I think the ones we're gonna leave out is the coin and the R2 button, because I tend to disconnect those first when I have to take the controller board out. Right, so I'd rather leave those loose so that way they are not hard to disconnect. So we got a strand, we got them all together here. We got the controls, the buttons, all together in a nice little package here. And we're gonna put this strand set up together. Got the controllers here lined up. Got a little line up here. Keep it nice and neat right there. Let me put this little piece of Velcro in its place. Nice little tie, just like so. See, bring this down as far as we can. That's it. That's really all to it. You know, you got the Velcro holding everything in place, and you want it nice and tight so nothing comes out. There you go. And everything's nice and neat. Really cleaned up. So now when I put the controller board back into the cabinet, this piece is gonna hang down, and we're gonna put some heavy duty Velcro there. And I'm gonna use Velcro. I could use double-sided mounting tape, but I want to be able to remove this if I have to later on. So I use Velcro for anything that's gonna be temporary, not permanent. Just in case I have to replace something that burns out or anything. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but you never know. So let's pause for a second and jump at the cabinet as we put everything back together. Okay, so we're at the cabinet again. Going to put in the controller board. We got it nicely tied together. The wiring with some Velcro. See how it hangs nice and close together? Gonna drop that in there. Clean it up once we get in there. Make sure everything's connected. All the wires are in the right spots. Okay, got the controller board in. I'm not gonna screw this down until I get the clear overlay and the new overlay and the clear panel. Definitely, that's gonna be another project because I gotta Dremel out the hole for the 2 new buttons. The overlay will not match after this modification I did, so I'm gonna have to Dremel out the holes for the 2 new buttons. So I'm not screwing that in yet. But I will be connecting everything for now so that we can test and you know, use everything as we can. So we're in the inside of the cabinet right now. I know you probably can't see anything. Let me try to set us up so we can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'll be doing some mounting, some wire organization and stuff like that. So let's let me fix the camera a little. Okay, so I fixed the camera a little, and we're going to put these wires in a neater position so it's nice and clean, out of the way from everything. You know, we're gonna mount the USB board. Let's connect the speaker back together. So we got that in its place. We're gonna mount the Pi. Okay. Let's run these wires to where they go, which is the coin and the R2 button. And I marked one of these with a C, so I know that's the coin, and automatically I know the other one is the R2 button. I'm trying to make things a little easier here. Got that in there. Okay. Got the wires a little bit connected. I'm going to put some Velcro on the USB board so that we can mount it to the K panel there, back there. Again, I'm using Velcro, heavy duty. The set here we're going to use. Okay, so what I did is I'm using these Velcro ovals, heavy duty, 10 in a pack. I got a new pack somewhere there. I'm going to use the last 4. Okay. And what I did was I Velcroed them together. Okay, they're not ready to stick yet, but I did Velcro them together. So all I got to do is cut them out and then stick them where I need them. I'm going to use 2 for the Pi and 2 for the USB port. I'm going to cut a set of 2 and then use the other 2 on the Pi. So I'm going to cut that in the middle right here. Just like so. See? Still have the plastic on there because we're going to need those. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel one side of the plastic off and have it ready to stick on whatever I'm going to stick it on, which will be the USB port. Okay? I peeled one piece of the plastic off. Take the USB board and we're going to put one on one end and one on the other. Okay, so we're going to do this. One. Right there. Like so. Peel that off. Peel that plastic off. Don't touch it. You're going to need to stick that on the wood. Do the other side. Try to do my best not to cover any names or anything, even though I know the name of the board and all that. And peel that plastic off. Like so. Okay. And we're going to put this on the K panel, right in the back, right underneath the J panel. And we're going to put it in the direction where the USB cable will be on my right side as I'm looking at the back of the cabinet. And we're going to put it anywhere. We put it in the middle because, like I said, the wires are long enough and I like that. We'll put it up on top. We'll do that. We'll put it up on top. Line it up with the top. Boom. Dropped it. Press it. It's only Velcroed on, so that means if I want to take it off, it'll come right off, which I probably will have to do later on when I get the clear overlay. Okay, and there you go. That's on there, if you can see. Let me zoom you guys in. I don't know if you can see that down there. I'll definitely take the camera off and show you guys. But it's back there. It's on there. I don't know if you can see it. It's stuck on there with the Velcro. Heavy duty Velcro. It holds really strong. Okay. And we're gonna take that USB cable that goes to that, and we're gonna plug that in to the board, and then let it hang over here because it's gonna go to the Pi. So we're gonna plug that in right there. Boom, right there. And now everything's good there. We got the HDMI ready. We got the what else we need? Power for the Pi. Right there. That's about it. Now we're gonna get the Pi. And we'll do the same thing that we did with the board. We're gonna take the last two pieces of Velcro. Okay, and this is the back side of the Pi, the bottom side of the Pi. This is the front. You don't want to do it on the fan because you're gonna. If you put the fan, you put the Pi against the fan, it's gonna be getting no air at all, no circulation. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your Pi. Okay. You're gonna take your Pi and you're gonna put Velcro. The Velcro strips right here. Maybe I'll put it right here. Yeah, better off right there. Okay? So we're going to peel the plastic off one side. Like so. Drop that there for now. Pick it up later. And I'm going to put one Velcro. I think I want it sideways. Right here. Boom. And you peel that off. And the other one right here. Boom. And you peel that off. Like that. You're good to go. This will hold it. We'll hold it good. Okay? So we're going to take this Pi. We're going to go back to the cabinet. And we have a D sticker here, letter D for the D panel. We're going to put it around that area. Okay, we're going to want to, not too far in and not too far out. Then we're going to put it right next to it. Okay, right there. I'm going to stick it. Oh shit, I think I did something wrong. No! Yeah, I did. That's fine. We're gonna fudge crackers. I forgot. I made a big mistake, guys. I'm so sorry. We cannot put the Pi on the right side. For the simple fact that the power cable, the HDMI cable, have to fall downward. They have to go downward. Your SD card has to be facing the outside of the panel, and your USB ports facing the inside of the cabinet. So we have to put the Pi on the left side for wire comfort reasons. We don't want these wires straining in any type of direction. That's just going to make it difficult to do anything or have anything set right. So we're going to put it right here. Perfect. And we got it in there. Stuck real good. Now it's definitely not going nowhere. Yep. It's definitely not going anywhere. Boom. Like I said, we had to put it on the left side so that we could be able to plug the HDMI cable from the bottom up, power cable from the bottom up, and the USB ports right here. Okay, we're just gonna have to work with the distance for the LED lights. I'll loosen it up a little more and give me some more length on that. But I think that's good. Let me see if we can take it off and stick it onto the board more, on the wall more. There we go. That's better. And now it will hold a lot much better. I apologize, guys. I know I've been making a lot of mistakes in these videos, but you gotta understand it's difficult to, sometimes it's kind of difficult to concentrate on what you're doing at the same time what you're saying. So hopefully in time I'll get better with this. Okay. So we got that on there. Alright. And it comes out like nothing, so it's not like it's gonna fall or anything. But there we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna connect the USB. We can also turn around the USB board for the controller since it's on the other side. We'll definitely turn that around. We're gonna connect the controller board to port 1 on the Pi so that it's in there ready to go. We're going to connect the HDMI right there. We're gonna have to make some more length for the power because we're now mounting everything. Okay, and now we can do the LED lights. We'll give ourselves a little more distance for that. Take that tie off. And I think I'll just leave it loose completely, so it's not that much. Just tie that to port 4. Because you want to leave port 2 and port 3 for anything else, like another controller or something, like a keyboard or something later on, the wireless keyboard. Not that we need it now, well, we don't know yet, but we're good to go on that. Okay, so now we have that. We're going to put a tie there so there's no problem with the wiring. Clean that up a little. I'm gonna stick a tie there. Alright. Show you what I did. See if you can see that. Move that up a little. Okay. Go. Put it on the left side. Makes it real neat, real nice. We're gonna tie up those wires, clean that up a little, clean that area up. I'm gonna use the tie straps that I showed you in a prior video, and again I'll leave links to these stuff all again. I've been leaving links to almost everything I'm using on every video as I make them. Okay, so we're going to use the tie straps that I purchased on Amazon. Got like 50 of them. I'll leave a link on the video underneath the video. And we're going to tie that up right here. What I want to do is I'm going to tie up a couple of things so that there's no strain on any of the cables, so that they are not putting any weight on the Pi, on the video board, on anything. Just nicely put and strapped good right there. I'm going to run the LED lights behind the extra stuff here so that it's not in the way. It's a little neater there. Maybe I'll tie it right there. Yeah, I think I'll use a tie to tie it right there. One of these twist ties right here. Longer one. So that it's not in the way of anything. Alright, so that's, got your pie tied in, your Velcroed in. Got your cables and your power in. I gotta Velcro that power that surge protector down. I'll probably put heavy duty mounting tape on that one. No Velcro, because I really don't want that moving at all. We won't have that one moving at all. We won't be taking that around. Let me take the USB port off and rotate it the other way, just for my comfortability. That's good. I don't know, for some apparent reason I'm very OCD about my wire tracing. You learn that in motorcycle school, because when you're working on the front end of a motorcycle and you take everything apart, you need to know where all your electrical wiring and your brakes and your throttle cable and all that stuff goes, and you need to put it back the way the manufacturer did it, for the simple fact that it's a safety hazard when you're turning the motorcycle front wheel and nothing gets caught up and tight. So I kind of like picked up that little habit of making sure the cables are clear and free of any problems. So I do that with almost anything I do now. It's a little trade there. You know? You gotta do it the way you like it, the way it looks, same way, the way it's comfortable. So everything's gotta look nice and neat. Okay, I think we're good on there. Everything looking good. I could probably use one of those ties right here, so that that's not hanging. Let's use that. Let's definitely do that. So one of those for that wire not to be hanging, as well as the LED wire to be strapped down. Okay. Let's take this out. Put it right around here. Perfect. I like these little straps. They're pretty cool. I like the fact that the adhesive is very, very strong and very durable. Straps are so easy to use. Simple. There you go. That looks neat and clean right there. And I think that looks good. Everything's looking really nice. I like the way we're doing this. Just gotta double side that put some heavy duty double sided tape on the power surge. Let me do that now before I take the camera off. Everything I touch and use in every video will have a link at the bottom of the video, so that you guys can decide to purchase the same product. If not, look for something like it. You know, you want to try to do as best as you can with your own cabinet if you decide to modify it. You follow everything on YouTube. Look for ARCADE1UP mods. There is a Facebook group that also has a lot of stuff on there. Alright. Perfect. We have everything mounted on, tied up, strap down, and we're ready to go. Let me take the camera off the stand so that I can show you guys what I did. Same time, cleaning up my little paper mess. Okay, let me take the camera off the stand so you can see what we did here. Okay, so what we did here is we mounted the USB port, the USB board right here against the K panel. We mounted the Pi on the left side here, put a tie, a strap tie there, hold the HDMI cable as well as the power cable. We put in the LED light USB, ran it under, tied it there, put a strap there with the amplifier audio cable right here. We took the surge protector and we double-sided it and then bolted it down. Also strapped it down to the side here with a tie. Used the tray from the controller board, put it on the side here, catch all your old stuff and your instructions. So as you see, everything looks neat and clean. Nothing crazy, nothing wild. All the time, all the wires are put up to length, you know, tied up so that everything is nice and neat. Nothing crazy, you know. You got the tie, you know, cables all tied up nice length. I might take some more distance on this and tie it up to the side there so that it's nice and clean. But we're looking good. Cabinet's looking good. We're gonna boot it up, make sure everything's working good, test everything out, make sure everything's working. I'm still working on the image. There's a couple of things I gotta do that still have to be done, but everything's working good. Alright. Okay, so we got all the wires and everything strapped down and put to place. Everything's looking neat and clean. I got it plugged in. We're gonna turn it around, boot it up, see if everything is working as it's supposed to. Controls, buttons, everything. Speakers, amp, everything. LED lights working, monitor is working, buttons are working, amp is working, speaker is working. Everything is looking good. Okay. I also found that game I was looking for. Thank God. It's just a little difficult with the new theme on there, you know, to see it. But I got it to work. Okay. It's an Arcade Classics. It's called QUARTH. That's it, that one, Q. It's definitely in there. Q. There it is. QUARTH. I used to play this game way back when it was I think it was on the Game Boy, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do a little gameplay a little bit, just a little. Okay. Put the sound up so we can enjoy it. Add some coins. Here's another look I could fix because the monitor looks too small for me. Let's fix that monitor look. Video, Corp, aspect ratios that Core provided. We want 16:9. There you go. Start it again. Let the menu boot up. I like it like that. I don't know. People probably won't. I like the screen all big on there. Add some coins. Press start. And that's it. This was like an old Tetris game to me. What you gotta do is make boxes and keep the pieces from coming down on you. So the more you make the boxes, the more you gotta get creative too. Ah, too many there. But if you know, you can learn. No, I did it wrong. I'm definitely gonna die now. Unless I do this fast enough. No. See, that's the problem. Sometimes you do it too fast, and it'll definitely kill you. But you can get creative, like I said, and make a big box out of a lot of pieces. And you gotta not get trigger happy. That's one thing I am. Trigger happy with this game. See, there you go. You made a big, huge box. Knock out that one. I can make another big box out of these pieces right here. By closing that out right there, boom. And that's about it. I mean, that's QUARTH for you. It's pretty simple. Cabinet's almost done. Like I said, all we need is the overlay. I'm going to order up the skins. I'm going to contact Dwayne Hurst to see if he allows me to alter this this theme right here. If not this one, another one. I know he's putting out another one out there. I follow him all the time, and he's constantly doing themes. He's phenomenal. His graphics are great. I want to thank a lot of people. Probably people I can't remember their names right now, but I'll definitely make a little tribute to everybody. I'll get everybody's name down. ETA Prime for starting this. Dwayne Hurst for his wonderful themes. RetroPie, Emulation Station, Harrison Hacks, Detroit Love, also Retro Ralph. I love him. Who else? There's so many people. I'm gonna make a list and redo these names. But for now, this is gonna probably be my my last video for this right now until we get all the other parts. Everything seems okay. I still gotta work on the Mega Drive part of this image for myself. I'm going to probably showcase my cabinet as soon as I finish it. I have a new controller board I'm gonna put in. My good buddy Shane at DIY Retro, I think that is the website. I get it wrong. Like I said, I'll fix it in the video. I apologize for getting anybody's names wrong. But this is so far it. Want to shut it down? You're gonna hit start, quit, shut down. That's the way I like to do it. Once everything goes off, monitor, LED lights, control board, I hit the switch and everything's down. And that's it. See you in the next one, guys.